friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. We've got a great show lined out with you. We're going to take a trip down to Ottawa, Kansas to visit the oldest running theater, the Plaza Theater. It's actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's the oldest theater out there. Then we're going to get a chance to meet with Alan Hines, a young AQHA exhibitor in a really cool program with the AQHA. We're going to go down around Douglas, Kansas, and meet a couple good friends of mine, Pat and Debbie Doyle, and to get a chance to ride a Peruvian Peso. And then we're going to have a special Better Horses property segment that you're going to really enjoy. Then we're going to wrap it up with the second annual trail ride, along with the fish fry out at Chef Tail Mark Berkdahl's place. You're going to love it. Stay tuned.
You care about your animals and feeding them the best. And that's where Purina's local Kansas City dealers step in, providing you experience, knowledge, service, and advice. Purina feed dealers are people who believe in community involvement and who believe in you. They have a passion for the feed industry and are committed to helping customers unlock the potential of every animal. If you are looking for a trusted source for your animals, look no further than your local Purina feed dealer, your partner in animal care.
Love lifted me when nothing else would help. Love lifted me. You know, some of the great hymns have great songs too. And we should try to replicate the love of God. That's a love that's for everybody. And that love will lift you, just like that song says. Oh Lord, give us a love that will lift us out of the pit, lift us out of our situation, lift us out of our circumstances and into your loving arms. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, go out this week and know you're a daughter and son of the King. Let love lift you. Love lifted me.
Back in the saddle and out on the trail with Ernie the Horse Guy, now fun will prevail. We'll meet the best horsemen under the sun. Tip our hats to the ladies, keep the good Lord number one. Ride along, sing your song, along with better horses, we're right where we belong. Faith and love from up above, the best of the good life's yet to come.
This segment is brought to you by CSI Saddle Pads.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. I am having just a blast down here in my hometown of Ottawa. I am with the #1 promoting lady I've known anywhere, Peach Model from Baldwin. Peach, thanks for letting us be a part of this special night. Tell them we're at the Plaza Theater, which you own, and tell us about what it's all about.
Ernie, after all these years of being here and some extensive research, we found out we were the oldest operating cinema in the world.
In the world?
Yep, we beat Guinness Book by the former record by 1 year and 2 months.
I really like the story about the program tonight, how you knew this was right when you heard you had a chance to get this done, because it wasn't just as easy as saying, hey, we're the oldest one in the world.
No.
You had to do a lot of work.
Nope, we researched, we felt great about it, but Guinness Book is very intense, and you have to go every single year and several times a year, and you had to document everything. So it took a long time, it took a lot of people, and we did it.
If you're wondering, what does Better Horses TV have to do with the Plaza Theater and everything else? Well, this lady, Peach, brought back Old West cowboy days back to Ottawa. She's a cowgirl at heart, horse lady, involved in the horses, and you are such an important part of this community and what you've done here. I mean, it's just tremendous. Brings back memories, like watching these silent movies in there. How about that? How great is that?
Yeah, isn't that great? And we have great photos of when horse-drawn carriages were right up front here for people to go watch the movies. And
do you have a website?
yes, it's Plaza Cinema Ottawa. .com.
And you know, we're excited about what we're excited from the horse community. Where plans are to do some really neat equine days
Yep.
down here.
There
you know.
was some great movies just about horses that a lot of people didn't see, but it was because it was a time where there were so many movies. And so we have a great collection, and we're excited to work with you. And you decided you were going to buy a bunch of people movie tickets, and we're planning on a great event, and you can watch some great horse movies.
It's going to be great as far as from that standpoint. To be able to tie your cinema, and it brings back so many memories sitting in there during your presentation and your awards, memories about growing up and going to, at that time, I can remember you go to the movies, it didn't matter what time they started, you just showed up and stuck around as it kept
You didn't care
coming
what
around.
you saw
For 3
then,
days,
you
but
would just watch it.
What an asset Peach Model and her team is to Ottawa, Kansas, Franklin County, Kansas, with the Plaza Cinema. I mean, my hat goes off because this thing was about falling apart.
Yep. Yes, it was. Twins are not viable anymore. Most twin theaters are in the hands of the community that they have, and we were just so excited to know that we have a historic significance that goes way out of the United States. And so we have some great tour programs. We have things where you can see what it takes to win a Guinness Book, and some great movie props. And
I would urge our viewers to come to Ottawa, come there and enjoy this theater, get you some tickets, bring your family. A great way to have some clean fun in Ottawa, USA, down here at the Plaza Cinema. Peach, congratulations
Thank you,
on
Ernie.
getting this
Yeah,
award.
we
Thank
love
you
you.
so much for all you do.
no, thank you for what you did.
Peach Model at the Ottawa Plaza Cinema.
Thank you.
Doing it here, it's just having a great time.
Yep.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
Hay is not for horses. They deserve Stanley Premium Western Forage. There's no better place in the country to grow forage than Idaho, and Stanley is one of the country's largest producers. From pellets, cubes, and chopped forage in bags to compressed in 3-tie bales, Stanley cultivates the premium forage types horse owners demand. Because your horse needs hay, but he deserves Stanley Premium Western Forage.
Hi, I'm Donna. This is Ringo. We're with CSI Saddle Pads. I'd like to invite you to ride our new revolutionary FlexPlate saddle pad. We offer a 30-day money-back, ride it, get it dirty guarantee. And the best part of the pad is it's 100% American-made with American parts by American hands.
Yeah, we're riding these CSI saddle pads. The thing that really sells it for me is they have a flex plate inside them, and that distributes that pressure over the horse rather than putting it all in one spot.
For more information, go to csipads.com.
This segment is brought to you by your independent Purina dealers.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy and welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. We're here at the Expo Center in Topeka, Kansas. They got a big quarter horse show going on, and I'm here with a rock star. We're here with Alan Hines, who is on Kansas rider on Team USA for the AQHA. Congratulations,
Thank you.
man. And you're presently what age? What year at school?
I'm a senior at Tonganoxie High School.
Tonganoxie. Let's talk about this journey you're on and what an honor it is through the AQHA. Tell us what it entails.
So Team USA is a part of the Youth World Cup at the 2018 Youth World Cup, which will occur in College Station, Texas this summer. And what happens is we have teams from all across the world competing against each other. I believe there's 15 or just over 15 countries that will represent.
Competing in what classes?
So some of the classes are trail, ranch riding, reining, cutting, showmanship, horsemanship, hunter or saddle. And so they'll compete against each other to get the prizes at the end, which is mainly bragging rights for each team, and to come together and celebrate our love for the horse, especially quarter horse, and show off what our countries can do.
For our viewers out there that's saying, how can I be on Team USA? Talk a little bit about the process.
So in order to be on Team USA, you have to go through and provide an application about your history with horses. You show your academic history, you talk about your other extracurriculars, and they really like to see people who are involved in the community with community service. And so you send in your application, and it's typically the January or so before the event actually happens. And you also will send in a video of you riding to show how you ride, and you can do whatever you want in the background. Most of the time people talk about what they've done, kind of talk about themselves in the back of the interview and talk about their horses.
Now today here in Topeka, Kansas, you'll be competing in ranch riding and some different ones like that. You're involved in horses. You come from a family that has been involved. In fact, your mom, I think, was Miss Rodeo.
Kansas.
Kansas,
Yes, sir.
tremendous. Your dad a rider too?
Yeah, my dad used to ride in the 80s. He showed Western Pleasure in the 80s and 90s, and then went off and started working more, and then now we're here with me.
Where do you want to take this? This is going to be at the World Cup or the finals coming up this summer in August, you said.
Yeah, the Youth World Show will be in August in Oklahoma City, and the Youth World Cup, which I'm a part of the leadership team, will be in late June and early July in College Station.
Where do you want this to take you? For advice to our viewers out there, where do you want this great award? This is going to go on your resume. Where do you want this to take you?
Well, eventually I'd like to continue serving AQHA on leadership positions. Right now I'm an executive officer for the Youth Association at the national level and the president of the Kansas Quarter Horse Youth Association. And I'd like to continue on at AQHA on a committee. I'd really like to be on the ranching committee and possibly serve as a director for Kansas at AQHA.
Well, you're the type of guy, it seems like you can do this. I tell you what, and to our viewers out there as far as it, my hat goes off to the AQHA for doing these great programs to help our young Americans and horsemen and everything turn out like that. Any advice did you give those folks out there thinking they don't have a chance?
Well, I would strongly encourage people to come out to our shows and get involved and talk to people about what they do in the American Quarter Horse Association. There's a lot of great programs, whether it be the Young Horse Development Program, which you actually receive a free weanling for, and you train it and raise it, and you compete for scholarships and prizes at the end of the year, and it's your horse forever. And that's how a lot of people like myself came back to AQHA.
Did you get a weanling?
Yes, sir. I got a weanling in 2012.
Wow.
And so the mare is actually on the other side of the trailer right now.
Well,
who I got to do that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Alan, you are a great American.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, and I'm so proud of what you're doing as far as representing the state of Kansas. You got great parents, you got great support, and thank you for being a part.
Thank you.
Of Better Horses TV with Ernie the Horse Guy in Topeka, Kansas. Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and welcome to this segment of the Merck Minutes with Dr. Craig Barnett from Merck Animal Health. Great to have you back.
Thank you, Ernie. It's good to be here.
Let's talk about biosecurity, what that means to the horse owner.
Yeah, well, biosecurity essentially refers to measures that we design and implement to help prevent introduction and spread of infectious disease.
And when talking about biosecurity, there's some things we can do around the barn and even on the road. Can you touch on that?
There's a lot of things, and in the interest of time, I'll just mention a few of the key ones. When you bring a horse onto your premise, ideally you want to isolate that horse for at least 2 to 3 weeks. When people come to your farm, your premises, avoid letting them just have casual contact with your horses, or at least have them wash their hands. When you're on the road, you want to haul your horse in your own trailer if you can. You want to clean the stall when you get to the show and disinfect it if you can. Avoid nose-to-nose contact with other horses. Don't use community water tanks. Various things like that to try to avoid picking up an infectious organism.
Well, how does vaccinations play a role in biosecurity?
Vaccinations are a key component. They're the cornerstone of biosecurity and infectious disease control. So we have to have vaccination and biosecurity working hand in hand. It's our best chance for infectious disease control in our horse.
Well, Doctor, we're so proud to have the Merck Animal Health Minutes on the Better Horses TV program, and look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you, Ernie.
What do you get when you bring together one of the biggest names in veterinary medicine with one of the most caring and committed teams of horse health experts in the industry? You get a vaccine portfolio known for its quality and safety, a pharmaceutical line you can rely on to help manage pain and support performance. You get the products, programs, and people of Merck Animal Health.
Hay is not for horses. They deserve Stanley Premium Western Forage. There's no better place in the country to grow forage than Idaho, and Stanley is one of the country's largest producers. From pellets, cubes, and chopped forage in bags to compressed in 3-tie bales, Stanley cultivates the premium forage types horse owners demand. Because your horse needs hay, but he deserves Stanley Premium Western Forage.
Your buddy Ron once said he could install your ceiling fan. He couldn't. And that one time, Ron said another chili dog was a good idea? Yeah, it wasn't. So when Ron said you'd never afford a John Deere tractor, you knew better. Now, Ron does too. The E-Series, legendary John Deere quality, unexpected low price.
Stop by and see Heritage Tractor at one of its 9 locations for your John Deere and Featherlight trailer needs. HeritageTractor.com.
This segment is brought to you by Heritage Tractor and your John Deere and Featherlight trailer dealer.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy and welcome to this week's episode of Better Horses TV. We're at the Doyle Ranch. A dear friend of mine, we're here with Pat and Debbie Doyle, here just east of Douglas, Kansas, down there by Wichita. Pat, I want to tell you, who would have thought 40 years ago we'd be doing a horse show out here, here at the Doyle Ranch?
That's right.
You know, a lot of folks don't realize Pat and I go back over 40 years ago. He was the godfather of the Lambda Chi Alphas down at Pittsburgh, Kansas, at the Pittsburgh State University down there.
At Pittsburgh State, that's
yeah,
right.
and so just great to be, who would have thought it's great to be hooked up, and you got living the dream, both of you are. And we're here with Debbie. This is the horse lady here. You taught up at the Butler Community College. You were the horse program there. Talk to us about what we got going on here.
Well, we've got 36 horses, and we've got 440 acres, and we mostly have Peruvian horses.
They're different gaited horses, right?
Yeah, the Peruvian horse, it has a gait unique to itself. Their front feet, what they call swim or paddle.
Mm-hmm.
So the horse doesn't lift off the ground. It always has a foot on the ground, no matter what speed you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And the front feet swing or paddle, and the back end tucks underneath.
400 and some acres you got here, and the biggest secret, as far as in Sedgwick County or whatever county we're in,
We're in
Butler County, biggest, because you got a message you'd like to give to the viewers out there about your place.
We feel so lucky. We feel like we live on our own state park, and we would like to invite you to come out with your horse, and we mow trails. We got 130 acres of trail mowed, and we've got a big 300 by 150 arena that's full of obstacles. And if you have your own horse and you want to give us a phone call just so you check in with us, you're welcome to come out and ride at our place free of charge.
And you do have programs for the folks that don't have their own horse. You can introduce them, give them lessons and everything with your horses, just like the old man that's right behind you.
Yeah.
Talk about him.
Okay, this is our stallion. His name is Decinio. He's 24 years old. He is the Peruvian outdoor trail class champion, and he's just a good horse.
But folks can come out here and get a chance to ride one of these, go on the trails. You'll work with them. You've opened this place up to so many folks as far as that's what's just beautiful about the deal.
We don't have a website. We're not online. It's just landline.
And the great news about it is you don't have much cell phone service out here.
No, we don't.
And we got a pond down there. It's 40 acres permanent water.
Wow. So that's just
it's
great.
all on our property.
Really great. And Pat, I know that you've been were you in horses back there when we were at Pittsburgh?
I had horses in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and so then you met your lovely wife as far as on that, and you were the instructor there at the Butler County.
For 3 years, I
3
taught
years.
their horsemanship class.
And still show, you still show extensively.
Well, we do a little bit of horse showing. We do obstacle course. We were I guess our favorite thing to do was cowboy mounted shooting. We did that for 5 years.
And you had a nice accolade with that.
Yeah, in 2005, I finished 5th in the world for women.
Wow.
And
She won her class.
And I won my senior women's class. And I did it bareback on a Peruvian horse.
Well, this is neat. I wanted to come out here because I wanted to see both of you anyway. We run across each other at the different Equifest and different things like that. And if you've ever been to Equifest, you've seen this guy, Chief Itchy Bottom. He always was there, and always great to see you. And you know, this is what Better Horses is all about: getting to see family and friends and things from that standpoint, and how you open it up, and just enjoying the moment. You know, from that standpoint. And we appreciate it. Tell the folks again how they can get in touch with you.
We have just a landline on here, so if you dial 316-747-2430 and leave a message, we will call you back if we're not in the house.
You won't meet any finer people out here with what you got to offer here, and so we really do appreciate everything. Thank you, Pat and Debbie Doyle, out here near Douglas, Kansas, at the Doyle Ranch. Thank you very much for being a part of it.
Thank you, Ernie.
Do you dread hooking up your gooseneck trailer because you know you're going to bang your head, sprain your knee, fall off the tire, or even scratch the side of your truck with your belt buckle? The Easy Latch is designed to hook your trailer up with your feet on the ground. With a quick and easy installation, you'll be on the road in no time. Once you've used one, you won't want to be without it. For more information, contact our toll-free number or check us out online at easylatch.com.
Hi friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and I want to talk to you about Better Horses Properties. If you have a property you'd like to list and sell, I'm the guy to contact. When it comes to marketing, we're second to none. We've got the publication. We'll promote your place in the publication. We'll promote it on our radio networks. We're going to promote it on TV and our e-blast. Better Horses Network is your direction to go when you're looking to market your horse property. So contact me at Ernie@BetterHorsesRadio.com for your property, and let us go to work for you. Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and welcome to the Better Horses Property Report. I'm with Keller Williams. We got a wonderful property out in Wyandotte County. Shadowland is for sale. It's a 27 stall barn that sits on a rolling 48 acres in Edwardsville, Kansas. The barn is only 1.5 miles from the New American Royal, the Kansas Speedway, and the Legends. The barn features a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. It also has 2 wash racks, a tack room, automatic waters, and an above stall, great for hay storage. There's an additional barn that's available on an adjacent property that would make great storage or an indoor arena. The buyer only has to pay the expense of getting it moved. The land features open cleared pastures with trees in the back and a small creek running to the pond. With easy access to I-70 and I-435 and being so close to the Legends, there's a development going on all around Shadowland. Use it as a horse facility now and have the closest equine barn to the New American Royal and sell it later to be developed. Get a hold of me, Ernie Rodina, at 785-418-6047 or my son Brent Rodina at 785-214-9670. You don't want to miss out on this amazing investment in equine facility.
Hi, I'm Donna. This is Ringo. We're with CSI Saddle Pads. I'd like to invite you to ride our new revolutionary FlexPlate saddle pad. We offer a 30-day money-back, ride it, get it dirty guarantee. And the best part of the pad is it's 100% American-made with American parts by American hands.
I've been using CSI pads for 16 years, and there's a reason behind that. It is a total performance system for me. I just can't say enough about them.
For more information, go to CSIPads.com.
You care about your animals and feeding them the best. And that's where Purina's local Kansas City dealers step in, providing you experience, knowledge, service, and advice. Purina feed dealers are people who believe in community involvement and who believe in you. They have a passion for the feed industry and are committed to helping customers unlock the potential of every animal. If you are looking for a trusted source for your animals, look no further than your local Purina feed dealer, your partner in animal care.
When I hook up my trailer, I don't need any help. I use an easy latch and do it all from the ground. I don't climb in my pickup bed. I don't bang my head or tear my new jeans. With the easy latch, I can lock or unlock the coupler, hook the chains, and load my horse, all from the ground. Once you have tried an easy latch, you will never be without one. Check it out at easylatch.com for this and other trailer accessories.
Better Horses with Ernie Rodina is brought to you by your friends at Merck Animal Health.
Hello friends, Ernie the Horse Guy here at the Berkdahl Brothers Cattle Ranch here with Chef Tail Mark. We're here for our second annual trail ride and fish fry. And Mark, it's just like over the top.
Yeah, it worked out really good. We got lucky and caught a bunch of fish, had a beautiful day.
Here we are, the riding could not have been better, not much wind, beautiful. We had about 6 riders, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
But it was fun, and got to see some beautiful territory. We got to be a horseback.
Yeah, what a great day for it.
No one got hurt, but it was just great to be there. And then the food was just, you know, the tacos. These, of course, we're close to Cinco de Mayo when we did this, and this is kind of becoming an annual deal for us.
Doing fish tacos is about the same basic thing we did last year, so you won't see no new recipes for fish tacos. We tweaked them a little bit.
How fresh are these fish?
About 3 minutes from lake to pan.
Yeah, it was really good. You had a lot of good help there, and they caught some crappie, and the bass were really good. And then the other things that you fixed, we had hot dogs and hamburgers for those that didn't want fish, and so we had that opportunity and having that. And then
for the fish tacos, you got to have good guacamole, and then I made coleslaw, but it kind of spiked it up with a bunch of extra horseradish to make it a little extra, give it a little extra.
It was really good.
And then Connie made that wonderful spaghetti salad and potato salad, and look at all the desserts.
Yeah, it's good. I feel like I need to go stand in a pond somewhere.
You found her?
I found her a little bit. Really good, and it just, I tell you what, the horses were good. The territory was good. And what's next then, Mark? We got our big dream ride coming up, the 7th, 8th, and 9th of September, where they'll get a chance to cook with you. Now, next week, or one of the weeks coming up, we just got to enjoy your pork chops.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got this coming on, so all kinds of great types of food. And we want to urge our viewers out there, if they got a recipe or something they'd like you to try, contact me, Ernie, at betterhorsesradio.com. And I'm going to challenge you.
Okay, bring it on. We'll try it.
On that, but just a great time here at the Berkdahl Brothers Cattle Ranch, here at the second annual trail ride and fish fry.
Yeah, it worked good. We did some hamburgers and hot dogs too. But...
Well, check out our radio shows. Go to our website, betterhorses.com. Check it out, and thank you so much for being a part of Better Horses TV with Ernie the Horse Guy and Chef Tail Mark.
Thanks, Ernie.